Welcome to another video. Today I'm just gonna talk about myself because that's what I do best. I was just looking for a video to do. I was trying to think of video ideas and I just didn't feel inspired today, so I'm like, okay, let's talk about myself. I don't know, I'm just gonna talk about a few of my favorite things, and yeah, favorite colors. My favorite color is black. My favorite color is 1, black, 2 is red, and then 3 is purple. Okay, food. I couldn't pick just one favorite food, especially not off the top of my head. I love a lot of foods. I love a lot of sweet things. Probably chocolate covered strawberries, something like that, because it's not too sweet and not too not sweet. Favorite genres. As for music, I like 21 Pilots. Oh, I just got this fancy bracelet. 21 Pilots. It's fancy. I guess rock, pop sometimes, hip hop, sometimes even there's a couple songs I like that are actually screamo. A lot of times when people ask me what I listen to, I just say death metal. Because it's really funny to see the look on their face when you say that. Like, I listen to death metal. And then they're just like, okay. But no, I actually listen to a lot of pop and rock. As for genres in movies and books, I love the horror genre. Then after that, I'd actually have to say romance, so long as it's not too cheesy and stupid. Anything with romance, though, just off the side, is nice. Like, I can't think of any good examples, but like The Hunger Games, like romance between Katniss and Peeta. I don't know. But something not cheesy, you see, because The Hunger Games isn't cheesy, it's about fighting and death and and other things. As for favorite movies, though, I love Tim Burton. Like Edward Scissorhands, The Nightmare Before Christmas. Edward Scissorhands, I really like that movie. And then any popular movie like Pirates of the Caribbean, Star Wars, The Hunger Games. I love basically any horror movie. And honestly, I prefer the movie over the book. I don't care what you say about how the book is better than the movie. I mean, I get that there's some parts in books that ends up cut out, but I honestly don't like reading as much. I mean, there are a couple really good books out there. The first series I ever really fell in love with was the Fablehaven series by Brandon Mull. These days, stuff like that is becoming more boring because, you know, you start to find patterns and then it all just kind of is the same, you know. I think my favorite books these days are something by Dan Brown, you know. The Da Vinci Code, Angels and Demons, those were really good. I don't actually read a lot of books. I hate to brag, but I'm really good at bragging. I have had well, clearly I can't speak well. Ever since 4th grade, I've tested out at a college reading level. So a lot of the books in elementary school at the library were very easy for me, and so I got very bored with reading very quickly. A lot of the books I just sort of scanned over and I didn't even really read them because they were just so boring. 7th grade, I just completely dissed reading. I really love audiobooks though. I also used to love Rick Riordan. Those books were pretty good, you know, with all the Greek mythology, and oh my gosh, I love that. These days I'm finding that I really like to learn about different religions and like the universe and science and the Illuminati, you know, all that. And that's a part of the reason I really ended up loving Gravity Falls, because Bill Cipher, you know, all those monsters and stuff. And my dad really likes science fiction too. I like science fiction. He really likes shows like Supernatural, iZombie, and you know, like all those murder mystery shows like CSI, Criminal Minds. Oh, that's a good one. I think that's my favorite out of those shows. What's another one? Bones. I love those shows. I love mysteries too. I like a lot of genres. As for school subjects, I'm pretty sure this is obvious, but I really love art. As you can see, I'm an artist. I'm really good at drawing. Next year, I'm gonna be, so they offer like intro to art and then studio art. I'm gonna be skipping intro, and I'll be taking art with the 10th graders, and I'm gonna be in 9th grade. And I'm super happy about that. My art teacher said he was really impressed with the work that I've been doing. So that's really good. And I'm also really good at writing too, in language and literature and in creative writing, my creative writing class. We got assigned these books called Rip the Page, and it's basically full of writing prompts, and we're assigned like 10 pages a week to do. And I did the whole book in like the first week. Everyone else didn't even finish the book. Then I asked if there was another book, and our teacher said, yeah, there's another book. And I'm like, can you get it for me? And he said, yeah. And he got me the second book. I did the second book. I have those. So we have Rip the Page, Karen Benke, I'm hoping I'm saying that right. And then we have Leap Right In by the same author. So it's really cool. I love poetry and writing. So very clearly I'm right-brained. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically whether you're more creative or logical. And I'm clearly more creative. I'm not good at math. I took algebra this year because I skipped 8th grade math and went straight to algebra. But I just did so horrible in that class, and I'm gonna retake it. I don't like numbers. What other things do people talk about? I don't like going outside. And I've said this before, I'll say it again. I'm definitely more of an indoorsy person. I was never into sports, so I never really did stuff with people. I don't know, I never really became this social butterfly or anything. I was gonna say shy, but that's not it. I'm very quiet. I don't talk to a lot of people, you know, I sit alone in the back of the class. And people tell me I look sad a lot of the time. Like, I'll just be like... And people think I'm really sad. Inside, I feel happy. I'm happy when I'm doing this and talking to nobody. So like I said, I'm very quiet, but I'm not really shy. Like, if you bring up a topic I'm interested, I'll talk the heck out of it. Just like I'm doing right now. But talking to people is hard because no one's interested in the stuff I'm interested in. What? No one likes demons? Yeah, what a surprise. You know, there's people that talk about sports or like cars. Just a lot of stuff I can't relate to, so I don't end up talking a lot. I do think about a lot of stuff, and I like to talk about it. Here it's easy though, because that way you can just listen and I won't get interrupted. But a lot of the times when I do talk, I get interrupted and people don't listen, and they don't really care, so that's why I don't really talk a lot. Here, I can talk to myself. That's good, right? Anime. I love anime. The first anime I ever watched was Erased. I had heard of anime, and like I knew what it was, and I looked into it, but I wasn't really familiar with it. But anyway, we watched Erased, and it was really good, and I really enjoyed it, and so I kept watching anime, and here I am today, you know. I have L from Death Note on my wall. Let's see, any other anime characters? Oh yeah, there's Ryuk also from Death Note. I don't draw a lot of anime characters, actually. I should do that more. I do love drawing anime in like the anime style, but I tend to like drawing realistic characters more. Like, we have the Joker and Darkiplier and Antisepticeye over there, and a lot of more realistic people. Oh yeah, and Jack Sparrow right above my head. But I do love anime. I think Death Note was one of my favorites. Oh, there was one called Say I Love You. That one was really good in the romance genre. I've talked enough about myself for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, leave a like and share my channel with your friends, because I totally need more subscribers and popularity. Share maybe your favorite video of mine with a friend that doesn't know about me. That's all. And please subscribe if you're new. Click the notification bell so that you can be notified of my uploads. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!